In this video, I'm going to be sharing you my scalping session. We're looking at S&P 500 mini futures. The time frame is 2000 tick chart, and as a price action trader, I'm relying on candlesticks, on pure price movement on the chart. So what is the structure right now? Well, I can see that we are going sideways for quite a while. So this is indicating some form of a consolidation. As of right now, nothing is really established. Everything played out. So I'm just following the short-term channels. I'm going to observe how price action reacts upon reaching these key levels, these key extremes of a trend range. In the meantime, I'm going to follow short-term trend line rule. And right now we have a push below EMA. We have a new downtrend established. So let's see what's going to happen. So the market today didn't really start with a great structure. So I'm just being super patient. I'm not even touching this. It's not easy structure to navigate as of right now because these short-term trends, they have no follow through. I keep withdrawing them. We are in the middle of the range. So I'm just not even touching this. In order for me to look for trade, I need something confirmed. I need either some good setup at the extremes of the trend range, or I need some clean short-term trend established where channel is confirmed and I can follow trend line rule. So right now, I'm just not going to even touch this. I'm not going to look for trades. I'm just going to wait. Every single time I have conflicting variables, that's how I know I'm going to get trapped. So I can already tell the structure is quite whipsawy, it's quite choppy. So this is not something I want to participate in. So I'm just going to wait and I'm going to resume the video once I see a good confirmed structure where I can anticipate the setup in advance. Alright, so we had breakout out of the trend range. You can see it visually looks like a bigger tool, like a pullback, also smaller one. I was looking for failed second entry short above EMA. We can actually still get it if we can have some break below. I don't want to take inside bar though, so I'm not going long on an inside bar. But a failed second entry short above EMA would be a nice reversal pattern to go back into a trend range. But I need to see one little pullback because I don't want to take inside bar. But according to range rules, most breakouts will fail. We broke below the key level, we got the liquidity, prices snap back into trend range, we're above EMA. Alright, we created push to a new extreme without high low. We're back below, so I'm back to waiting now for something confirmed and established. So far, not a good structure to trade today. So the downtrend played out with a break push to a new extreme. The reason why I'm not a fan of this wider downtrend, it's because the previous structure was a trend range, which means it was not a strong trending downtrend. So since this was a trend range, trends are likely to be tighter and weaker. So we have a break, push to a new extreme. Now we have deep retracement working higher, new uptrend established. So I'd like to see second entry long at the EMA. Finally, we have nice confirmed structure. So I'm looking for second entry long back into the trend range at the EMA. Right here, so I'm trying to take the failed breakout. We have a new high. It's only first entry long, but we have a small congestion. We broke lower, so I'm treating this as a failed breakout. A limit order at the close. The uptrend is so strong that I'm not afraid to be taking first entry long only. This feels like one of those strong uptrends where the first entry long is gonna create push working higher. Alright, so I canceled my order and then I saw it retracing, so I managed to get limit order back in again. This is more aggressive because it's only first entry long and generally you want to wait for the second entry long. But this was quite a strong push up and EMA rejected so strongly, such a nice tier 1 signal bar. So I am willing to take the more aggressive trade. Stop loss goes one tick below the signal bar, protecting the trade in case there's going to be a pullback. Anything can happen, especially on an aggressive trade like this. Scalping 8 contracts for 2 points, leaving 1 contract as a run at these highs. I expect new high, EMA is holding. Preferably want to take second entry long at the EMA, which we may have here soon. So hopefully I'm not being super aggressive, but trend is strong. It's a mini failed breakout. So I'm just taking a little bit more risk than usual. And let's see if the risk will pay out or not here. Okay, we technically have a second entry long now, but we're bouncing back zero, but we need to tick through. But the second entry long triggered above bearish bar on my chart. Okay, we got the scalp, so I'm going to place my stop loss to break even because the runner is going to be just a bonus. I'm holding a swing position in case we can catch some strong push up. So now what is left for me to do is just manage a runner. We expect new high, so I'm going to keep the stop loss at break even and I'm going to keep moving the stop loss if we're going to keep working higher. Once again, the reason why I took only first entry long, because number one, I treat it as a mini fail breakout. Congestion, we broke lower. Most breakouts will fail. I combine it with the direction of the main trend. And number two, when you're watching this trend, You're watching the trend go and you're hoping for a pullback, and the pullback just doesn't come. Okay, I was looking for pullback and it just kept working higher, kept working higher. I was questioning if there's even going to be pullback. So once I can identify such a strong structure where it looks like pullback just doesn't arrive, first entries like this are likely to work. Strong signal bar, great tier 1 signal bar indicating momentum at the EMA. So great high probability setup, even though it's a little bit more aggressive. Alright, looks like our runner is gonna get stopped soon. Once that happens, I'm gonna take a break. Right, traders, so I came back from my break. It looks like after breaking new high, there was no reversal because we have very broad 2 legs down. Instant push above EMA. So we have some trend continuation potentially. So I'm eyeing this secondary spike and a channel pattern. You can see off of these lows, I'm getting nice market geometry. We are working higher. We have second entry long, but it's a doji bar. No high low just yet. If we're gonna get some reversal into bullish bar, that may be interesting, some high low. But as of right now, I'm just waiting to see if we can get some stronger buy signal. Alright, resuming the video, as we had decent second entry long at the EMA. Nice bullish bar. I was going back and forth whether I want to take it. It's my fault. I was hesitating too much. I wanted to drop the limit order last second, but it simply went too far up. So I was slow to decide on this one, simply because it broke below EMA and the downtrend doesn't have clear new low. So these were my concerns, but the channel has so many confirmations. It's a second entry long. I was supposed to be a little bit quicker here. It's a shame because it's a decent mini second entry long here. And the trend is up. Right, traders, I'm gonna wrap it up with my one trade. Market is about to close soon. So this is the overall structure for today. We're gonna go through the chart to see how today developed. We started with a really choppy price action, nothing much established, so you really need to be patient. I decided to mark this failed second entry long more aggressive wise because I want to talk about this. I was unsure about the structure at this point because I initially drew slightly wider channel like this. Only after we broke below EMA, I adjusted to break a new high. So I was already not sure what exactly is the pattern. And also if I'm going to take a look, we traded up into this. And higher time frame 10,000 tick chart also was above EMA, quite bullish. So just too many conflicting variables, but if you took a chance here, not a terrible setup to consider. However, you need to be patient now. It's too congested. New high, first entry long, second entry long, fell breakout far from the EMA. You can ride it back to the EMA. We broke below the key level. Then you had wider channel that played out with the break, push to a new extreme. I don't see no good trades here. Break a new low. Massive reversal, and now the easy structure starts. You saw me taking and explaining this fell breakout. After new high, you can have either correction or reversal. There is no reversal because you have broad 2 legs down, which is negating any wider channel. The broader they are, the more it's negating any reversal. And you have bullish resumption push back above EMA. So now you can start to anticipate trend continuation phase and you can look for additional secondary channel. Another broad 2-legged pullback. Once again, broader these 2 legs down are, the more you like it, the more it looks like bearish depletion. You can actually consider going long on a fell breakout visual 2-legged pullback off the trend line. And then we had this second entry long, which is a bummer. I didn't take it in time because this would have generated significant runner. You have a last second entry long, but you cannot go long above bearish bar. And that's pretty much it for today. So you have to be patient the first half. The second half was much easier to trade. This is what trading is about. You cannot be mad and frustrated when the market doesn't give you good structure right out of the gate. You simply need to be patient because you never know when a good, easy structure will start and develop. This is why there is no point in being mad at the market that today is uneventful, because you simply never know when the new structure, easy structure will appear. So this is something you need to take into consideration as a trader. You always need to remain calm, cool, and collected. So I'm going to wrap it up. I hope you had a good trading day, and I'm going to talk to you next time. Good luck your trading.